Some people say that photography is just pressing a button. They are wrong. And today I will show you the 3 stages to better pictures. Let's get into it. My name is Urban Anjar and this is Photography 101. And today we are going to compare photography with rocket science. A rocket often has 3 stages. And to get the exceptional picture, it's not just pressing a button. You have to get there first and get home with the picture. So there are 3 stages before that wow picture. We call them pre-production, production and post-production. And of course, pre-production is all the stuff we need to do before the day of the shoot. And production is everything we do to get the picture and also to keep people willing to make pictures with you the next time and the next time again. From the production, a lot of files, a lot of pictures, and in post-production you choose the best and make it even better. So it's not just about pressing a button. But let's begin with the shooting. That's the 2nd stage, but if you're shooting people you need to communicate, and the light is important. Sometimes styling and makeup is important. You may not do it yourself, but you're in charge. You have to decide. And there is composition and perspective and exposure, of course, but you also need to take care so people aren't freezing, aren't hungry, aren't thirsty. And then you, of course, have to choose the right lens and set up the camera the right way. And you have to work the scene, try near and far, and wide and tele, and high and low. Adjust your composition, your framing. Sometimes follow rules or your experience. And also do some wild and weird stuff to try out new possibilities. And you get lots and lots of files. Pre-production is about coming up with an idea. What do you want to shoot? You may do sketches, you may need to do test shoots to see that the ideas you come up with works. You might need to look for a good location to make the photo. You may need to look for or make props and backgrounds. You may need to fix some special clothes. You may need to do a lot of lending or buying or making stuff before the shoot. And of course, formatting memory cards, charging batteries, and transport yourself, your stuff, and maybe also your model and other people to the location. But the ID may be the most important part. The ID could be vague, where to go. And when you are on the right place, everything is fine. But sometimes it's more specific. You pre-visualize something. You get an image in your head like this, and then you only have to make that idea in your head to a file in your camera. Well, it might not be so easy every time. You can get your idea out of a problem, or a song title, or a word, or a metaphor, or a concept, a motion, whatever. Let's take some examples. Let's say you're dreaming of doing street photography in Paris. Well, you need to get a map of Paris. You may need to brush up your French. You need to make some travel arrangements, find an affordable hotel, and get some information about good location and maybe some contact. Do you know a photographer in Paris, or can you find one? And while you're there, you will probably want to go to some galleries, museums, exhibitions, workshops. So you need to make lots of lists. Make a note in your calendar and make a budget. Or let's say you want to make landscape photography in the mountains. You may need to train. You will do a lot of walking with a heavy rucksack. So you may need to train at home. You also need some maps, a compass. You may need to get some new boots, and you need to travel to the mountains, and you need a tent and lots of more stuff. Freeze-dried food, and of course you need, even this time, to know a good location, or maybe a couple of good locations. And how do you charge batteries out in the wild? I don't know. There is probably a possibility. And you need to keep check of weather, get yourself inspiration, make some contacts. Do you want to guide? Do you want to attend a workshop? There will be lists and notes in your calendar and a budget even this time. Or you want to make some fashion shots. You need an idea about that. You need a location. You need to call a model. You need a makeup artist and a hairstylist. And some clothes, catering and light and stuff. So you have to make up a lot of plans and coordinate with other people. Find a proper day for the shoot. And the fuel for all these emotions, feelings, passions. What do you think is important, interesting, ugly, nice, beautiful, scary? And try to visualize. Then we have the third stage, the post-production. Choosing the best shot, raw development, cropping, adjusting, retouching. And in the top of the third stage, you've got the cargo. And our cargo is, of course, a good picture. Maybe a front page, or a set of photos for a photo book, or a sold print, or pictures for an exhibition, or a record cover, or whatever you dream of making. You have got a lot of photos. Some are okay, some are good, some are nah, oops, meh. Oh, some are pretty nice. And then you have the wow pictures. You're looking for them. And with them you do the raw conversion. You make a nice crop, set the white balance, or make them monochrome. You set levels and maybe something more, but don't overdo it. Maybe you have several different shoots ongoing in parallel. So some are in pre-production and some are in post-production and some are up for production. And beside those shoots, your ongoing photo project, like a musician or athlete, always need to train. We need to keep up our skills. Keep yourself inspired. Fill your brain with art, music, books or movies. And also keep your kit in a workable condition. Update your software, keep backups. I myself just needed a new roof to my studio. It was expensive, like a rather fancy camera, but to keep the rain outside is top priority. Okay, this was all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.